Okay, today is July 2nd, 2026, and I am with Holly Neer, of all people, in Madison, Wisconsin at the National Women's Music Festival, 50th anniversary. Holly, I have a question for you. I have seen a video of you once on, I think, YouTube, and you sing a song a cappella, and it's a activist song, shockingly enough, but you sing it completely a cappella, and you raise the energy in that song to the degree that anybody watching you would like go, I've got to go to a protest march now. And I was just wondering, like, how did you learn to do that? Where did you learn to do that?
I don't recall exactly which song you're talking about, but the actual craft of it. I'm very interested in craft, and I have been since I was 8 years old, because I was headed to become an artist that would sing on Broadway. And so I had to develop acting and dancing and all those crafts in order to be able to do a show like that 8 and sometimes 10 times a week, which is what Broadway demands. So when I shifted gears to doing social change music, all of that craft came with me. So I don't think about it anymore. It's just part of what I do. But I don't see any reason to walk on stage or on a flatbed truck with a megaphone or whatever it might be and not have us all go somewhere. I mean, what am I doing if we're not moving forward and up and out and about? So I try anytime I'm in a public situation, whether I'm speaking to you now, or whether it's a concert, or whether it's a workshop or a panel, to try to zero in on what is it that we as a group in this particular moment can do to lift us up, to go on and do what we're doing better.
So that doesn't really sound like vocal training. It sounds like something else. So I'm wondering, like, when you were very young, did you learn some of that from someone specifically?
I learned performance more than vocal. My singing teacher said she didn't think that an 8-year-old should be developing her voice, that it was too soon. You didn't start really working on vocalizing until you were 18. So we took songs and figured out what the lyric meant. And I learned what to do with my hands and how to put the song forward in an energetic way. And so we were in a constant state of practicing performance. But the person who really, probably two people who really taught me about taking a political idea and making sure it was personalized was Jane Fonda. I traveled with her in 1971, and then 72, 73, we're still friends and I still know her. But she would, let's say she would be talking to a Vietnam vet at a fundraiser, and she had to go on stage 3 minutes later. Her exchange with that vet became part of her talk. Right there. And it wasn't political rhetoric about how there's so many soldiers who are opposed to the war in Vietnam. She could do all of that, but instead she talked about her conversation with Sam. And it was very immediate, and I watched her do it night after night after night. And also Tom Hayden, who we were traveling with, really understood how to, he would take the headline of the school newspaper, and he would start talking about that, and then he would depart and connect it up to what was going on in the town, and then in the state, and then in the nation, and then in the world, and all that. He's never going to make it back. And just when he was done, it came back to the newspaper. Wow. It was extraordinary craft. So I traveled with those two for 2.5, 3 years. I learned a lot.